They say, before every great adventure comes chaos. And in our case, chaos smells suspiciously like sewage. Before we can finally escape Beaufort and head for Key West, we've got a few last-minute repairs standing between us and the Roosters.
First up, the black tank valve. Nothing like a little more plumbing drama to keep us humble. Then, finally finishing that convection oven, because Tabby won the battle after Savannah.
Cue wife cam.
And you looked at me and said, I've been a good girl, please don't make me do this.
And just to keep Craig happy, we're screening in the awning. He'll face an ice storm, but not a mosquito. But when the tools hit the ground, the wheels hit the road straight towards palm trees, Cuban sandwiches, and a new chapter of chaos.
This is Recalculating Route, where repairs come before paradise and every mile is one recalculation away from disaster. So there's two things about RV ownerships that everybody knows. The good, as far as being able to travel around with your home to see different places. The bad is whenever you got to replace these bad boys. These are the black tank and the gray water flush valves. Ours are leaking, so we're gonna get arm deep in some poo and get those replaced. Product placements. All right, so since I'm going to be working on the driver's side of our RV, and that's where both the slide outs are, I went ahead and brought those in. For one, I'm getting older. Crawling underneath the slide sucks. For two, I'm going to be down there working on it for a while. I know I'm going to forget the slide out. I'm going to bang my head on it. So out of safety, we went ahead and just put it in. Got my trusty little knee pad cushion, because you know, I'm getting older, and quite frankly, it's a lot more comfortable. Time to get started.
What was that thing you said? Did you say you're getting what?
I said it's really beautiful being in South Carolina with all the beautiful old oak trees and the Spanish moss.
You as old as an oak?
As well, what?
Are you as old as an oak?
Okay, so obviously to get started, the first thing we're going to do is drain the black and the gray tanks. Then after that, we were going to hook up a separate hose that we use strictly for cleaning out our black tanks. One thing you don't ever want to do is use your water hose that you use for your fresh water supply to then be hooked into your tank flush, because water can back flush. It can get some of that residue and the residual water from inside the black tank back through your hose. Don't do that. Keep them separate.
Oh.
We
will not televise that.
What we call that is the poo brew.
If you guys can't tell, I'm not sick. I just have terrible allergies. I don't know. I've grown up in South Carolina, but for some reason when we came back here, I'm just constantly draining, so taking allergy medicine. But if you hear me sniffling, sorry. That's why.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
No judgment on our mess in our bays.
Yeah, sorry you guys. Everything's a little messy. We just kind of threw stuff in here last year and it's on our to-do list.
Monkey grip that thing. Put it on tight. I'll be back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pump about 10 gallons in at a time. We'll do that most likely 2 or 3 times just to get it flushed out as much as we can, to where whenever we're draining it, we want the water to almost look like it's fresh water coming out of it. Once we see that, we know we can continue with opening it up further, removing the valves. What did I say? It's what you said. Chunky monkey baby. Chunky monkey baby.
I don't contribute much when it comes to mechanical aptitude, so I'm the comedic relief.
That's looking better.
Yeah, it definitely looks better. There's still some chunks coming out there.
So replacing the valve is really easy. Just 4 nuts, 4 bolts. Pull everything out. Tabby's behind the camera doing this every time we talk. So she's watching me and listening to me. She's like, she says it all with her.
You're thinking 4 nuts. I'm like, damn, we just need 2 more for the RV and we're good.
2 more for the RV.
4 nuts.
What do we need 4 nuts for?
Never mind. You guys, this is how easily distracted he gets from conversation.
That I get? You're the one saying this crap. I'm trying to film and you're giving me the eyebrows in the background.
I'm trying not to laugh on camera.
Since when? Yummy.
Yay!
One seal. 2 seal. Feed me. So what was kind of surprising is that whenever I opened up the new valve, it didn't come with any new hardware. The valve and the seals were there, but no bolts. So I'm going to reuse the old ones. All right, both seals are in place. Let's get the new valve slid in there and get it bolted up. Main thing is you got to be really careful to not knock the seal out of its place. Now that all the nuts and bolts are in place, I like to go around, finger tighten them up just a little bit. It is a little bit difficult to be able to reach in there with the socket or a wrench, so the less turns you have to do, the better off you're going to be. Also, whenever you put this back together, think about whenever you tighten up your lug nuts on the wheel, go in a crisscross pattern to equally torque it down. That way you don't distort the seal. All right, one less thing to fix.
Until the next one breaks.
Until tomorrow. Another day, another broken down part, repair. It's always something.
Welcome to RV life.
Welcome to RV life. Get some tools. And now it's time to finally get that convection oven installed.
That was harder than expected.
Okay, so with that being down, we're gonna remove this backing plate because it will not transfer over to the new microwave. We're gonna get everything cleared out of here because the boxes and the stuff in here are driving us absolutely insane, and we need a little bit more room to work. So let's get this out of the way. All right. Looks like we have 10 bolts holding the backing plate into place. And the nice part is there's a decent amount of wood cribbaging on the back side of this for us to be able to attach the new one to. So let's get those pulled out. Okay. Normally, everybody, I suggest you use kitchen knives, not in the presence of your wife. Watch this reaction.
Don't you dare use my kitchen knife. We have scissors.
See what I mean?
Oh, and ladies, be prepared to never have a pair of sharp scissors again after you get married and have children. They will use them for everything but what they're supposed to be used for.
They're great screwdrivers.
One.
Oh, we're gonna go down and forward. Very nice. Tabby, is this really how you load up the car?
Oh, don't you even start. I just told him this is gonna fall out. You guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna fall out. Just turn it this way and then it goes in.
Looks good to me. We're only going like a quarter of a mile right down the road.
It only takes one bump to knock it out.
No faith in your husband at all.
I have a lot of faith in you. Of course I have faith in you.
But
just no science.
But. I told you we don't need a truck. Now I want this put on record. We made it to the dumpster with no issues at all.
So proud of you. Why would you do that?
Because you're a wiener?
No, I'm just scared of everything.
By the way, last night, first time, watched Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Freaking fantastic. And it was actually even more cool after just being in Savannah. Really cool.
One of my favorite movies of all times. Love it. And it's a true story.
Bye-bye. Out with the old, hopefully in with the new.
So crazy. We went from snow on the ground last week to now I'm back in wearing shorts like I've been all year. But climate change isn't real. Can you guys see why this is one of my favorite places? Look, they've got a adult-sized slide. You okay?
Shut up.
Aging sucks. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So they have an adult-sized slide. They've got a volleyball court, which I'm dying to use. Not that I'm very good at volleyball, but I like to play. And then they have a kids play area, see? Nice little kids play area right behind the volleyball court. Slide. And they even have a fish cleaning area. Because you're not in the low country. If you're not 100 yards away from an area where you can clean your fish and your shrimp. Alright, let's go home and install the rest of this microwave.
So everything appears to be lined up on the bottom side. We're going to take the top template. We're going to drill a couple holes through the top cabinet to be able to drop the bolts down to be able to hold the new microwave up into place. And then we should be pretty close to being wrapped up. So I cut out the template how it should be and then punched the holes in it. And I just want to double check that it goes face down, which obviously it does. That would suck if you drilled holes in your cabinets and you didn't double check that. So for this situation, face down on the template.
I would have been that person that didn't double check.
Probably.
How come you keep telling me to hold stuff when you're not ready?
It's fun drilling holes in your RV.
I hate it.
Oh. And we're gonna try to walk it all the way to the back. Did it catch it? I think it might have.
Like it.
Should be able to lock on
Yep.
it. Hey, well that's looking all right there, lover.
Very well done. Good job.
One step closer.
Look at that new microwave, y'all.
All right, let's plug this thing in and see if it works.
It works! I can cook again. Hallelujah. There we go. Ooh, no fingerprints yet. Claimed. Let me just make sure I got all the film off.
So satisfying.
It really is, actually. It's like unwrapping that present for the very first time on Christmas Day. Yeah. I usually give Craig the satisfaction of opening all the presents or opening any presents boxes because he has an Amazon addiction.
Guilty as charged.
And I got a microwave. I have a convection oven.
On to the next repair.
On to the next repair. What's next?
So we placed our order about a week and a half ago. Our sunshade did arrive. Tabby's giving me a really funny face right now. I'm not entirely too sure why, but the weather outside is absolutely perfect. It's the perfect opportunity to do this. I'm having the hardest time concentrating because somebody is being very unprofessional behind the camera right now. Let's get in the box and see what they actually sent us. Will you hold that, please? All right, so this obviously must be the big sunshade itself. Yay. Oh, it looks really nice. Look at the material of that.
Oh, we do have stakes. See?
No, we now have stakes. You made it sound like we previously had stakes. we now have...
I just pulled them out of the box and I said, oh, we do have steaks.
I'm gonna stick one of these
because you told me we didn't.
Well, we didn't until we ordered them.
See what I have to deal with?
All right, so this...
I'll have y'all know, I don't get to unbox stuff by myself. This is a joint thing because Craig has this thing with liking to unbox stuff. I think it's, as a kid, he just got way too many Christmas presents.
Maybe. Maybe.
Where do we start?
I thought you don't know how to, I thought you knew how to do this.
My job is planning the trips. Your job is fixing everything. Planner, fixer.
Keep going. Stop. Go. Again.
Yeah.
Job well done.
Thank you. Likewise.
Man, that's really nice. This will give you a nice little spot to be able to get up in the morning, to be able to come outside, do yoga.
Yes, that way I can do yoga without feeling like a spectacle, because I'm not really good with being a spectacle. And I can have a cup of coffee, and we can edit somewhere other than in our home. Yes, because sometimes too much of a good thing is just too much. Well, we got 1 of 3 parts done today. Yay! Since Craig has to drill and rivet the next couple of parts in our side panels, we're done for the day.
And why are we done for the day?
Because I'm gonna have a panic attack.
So the next thing on the list, tune-up. To do so, we're gonna have to remove the doghouse to gain access to the top side of the engine, where we can then remove the ignition coils to gain access to the spark plugs. Let's get going on that. But before we can even do that, it's time to get in the garage, grab out some tools, and hopefully by the end of this video, we will have it a little bit better organized before we kick off on this big trip. First thing we're going to want to do to remove the doghouse is to locate the bolts. Obvious place is most likely going to be in the corner, so start there. Let's take a look. There's the first one that I was able to locate, and the second one I was able to locate. I don't know if there's any more. I'm going to remove those 2 and see if it'll come out. So there ended up being 8 screws in total holding the doghouse down. I only knew of 2 existing screws, so the other ones I had to hunt for. I'm going to show you what I did. Step 1, magnet tool. Step 2, I took the magnet and just went down the entire side, inch by inch, until I found a screw. Now it should come out. As you can see, with the doghouse removed, getting access to the ignition coils and the spark plugs is going to be very simple. First thing I'm going to do, hit it with a little compressed air, blow off any loose chunks so we're starting off clean. Then I'll grab the 7mm and pull the nut off each coil. Yeah, that's where the trusty magnetic tool is going to come in handy again. Now it's just a matter of popping off each pigtail connector, pulling the coils off, and getting ready for the fun part. Once I finally track down the right socket, yeah, of course it was the last one I checked, it's time to pull out those old plugs, out with the old, and you already know what comes next. No point making you sit through every single plug, so we'll speed things up a little bit. Right here, all the plugs are out. Quick retorque just to make sure everything's snug. Yep, feels solid. Now we can drop the coils back in, reinstall the nuts, and reconnect each pigtail. Fresh plugs in, everything's buttoned up, feels good to have it done right.
So we needed a weekend to get it.
And this is how my wife thanks me.
Bip! Oh my god!
What the She seriously just came up and just bipped me in the... Glad I got that on camera.
My hair's not very good. I was off by a little bit.
What? You're off by what? Show me that amount of measurement again.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I just have bad aim.
Stay tuned for tomorrow to see what else happens. After 6 weeks of Mother Nature and a repair list that seemed to never end.
Oh, watch the trees. We're finally leaving Beaufort and heading south for the Keys for the start of our very optimistic 10,000 mile road trip. What could possibly go wrong now?
Welcome to Florida and Florida traffic.
Oops, guess you didn't see me there.
And for the next 5 hours, it looked like this.
But we finally made it. Now, if we can just remember to get up on time for that food tour tomorrow. Today is not starting off the way we had expected. Getting a little bit of a later start than we had anticipated. We had a food tour booked. We get on the road and we hit traffic. So we're gonna miss our food tour. Kind of the cost of tuition when you leave a little bit late. So we're gonna head back to the RV, finish up some things, and then head back down to Key West. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys this right now because it really doesn't freaking matter.
I can't believe what I just did. So Tabby and I are talking. We get lost in our thoughts. I missed our turn and I end up on 7 Mile Bridge.
I can't believe you did it either.
We're stuck.
So we have missed our food tour and we missed our turn. This is not starting out to be such a great day.
Hi, honey.
Hey, what you doing?
I just got done paying for parking.
Ooh, you think you're special?
Oh, there ain't nothing special about paying $56 to park in a parking lot.
So it looks like we're going to La Maison de Café.
Let's go. Yeah. So Tabby is continuing the kick of me trying something new. So today she picked Cuban. And I haven't even looked at the menu yet because honestly, I'm just so excited about all the cocks that are walking around in the... What? So like I was saying, I'm so excited because there's so many cocks just walking around the restaurant and it's just really neat because everywhere you look, here's a cock, there's a cock, everywhere there's a cock. So it's really neat. So I'm gonna name this Cuban restaurant Old McDonald.
Y'all ain't gotta live with them. They've got cocoa flan.
Oh my. My wife is an absolute crack fiend when it comes to flan. To me, it looks like a bucket of snot. Not my thing, but she loves it, and she loves the fact that I have no interest in it. It's her own little guilty pleasure to be able to have.
I mean, how fantastic. You live in a household with, 5 other people, and you have one thing that nobody likes to eat, and it's your favorite thing. To the start of our most epic adventure to date. I can't believe we do a lot of stuff, but I really can't believe we're doing this. Okay, so fill you guys in a little bit. We're taking a 10,000 mile road trip. I know you figured that we were going from Key West to Alaska, but the reality of it is that it's 10,000 miles. We are in Key West to start that trip. So are you guys, if you're watching, just seeing.
The gravity of this really hit me yesterday as we were plotting out the direction that we were going to go, all the states that we were going to see, and the total trip all the way around. And to see that it's going to total over 10,000 miles, it's pretty shocking. It's going to be an adventure, but I'm looking forward to every single bit of it. The good, the bad, everything. Can I finish what I'm trying to do before you pig out on the food?
I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat today. I'm hungry. Favorite food, kind of. One of them. I have a lot of favorite foods, actually.
Your eyes just rolled in the back of your head. Foodgasm.
Seriously. So we have sweet plantains. We have chicken and beef empanadas. We have combination croquettes. So we have both ham and cheese croquettes and we have chicken and cheese croquettes. And we have a mojito pork tamale.
Tabby, those are really good.
Oh.
Wow. First time, I'm a fan. These aren't getting past like those fried green tomatoes.
You know, you gotta say, you almost kind of feel a little bit bad about eating a chicken empanada with chicken and roosters running around everywhere, as my wife so elegantly put it.
Hopefully it's not your brother.
Nice.
Ooh.
Dig in. Let's see.
So this is coconut flan, just so you guys know. This is the stuff that he says looks like snot. Doesn't look like snot to me.
No, it doesn't.
You have to turn off that camera now, because I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm going to eat the whole thing. Wow. That is really good. You'll like that. Mine. He's taken, ladies. Sorry.
Oh my god.
You know, for a second, I was just telling Tabby I thought she looked cute with the hat on until she started doing that. And I'm like, take it off.
I'll make sure I'm getting sun in my face.
You want to get any sun on your body if you wore that hat.
It's like having my own personal cloud. So I told you guys last time about our obsession with magnets, right? So I think we're gonna get a mile zero one. What do you think?
I think so.
Well, it kind of signifies the start of our great American road trip.
Next week, we finally roll out 10,000 miles from Key West to Alaska. It's the start of our biggest adventure yet, and predictably, our next disaster.